What were the WWII Ghettos and mass deportations? Have you ever wondered about the harsh realities faced by civilians during World War II? One of the most tragic aspects was the establishment of ghettos and the mass deportations that followed. Let's break down what these terms mean and how they impacted countless lives. During World War II, ghettos were specific urban areas where Nazi Germany forced Jewish populations and other targeted groups to live. This was a method to isolate these communities from the rest of society. The first ghetto was set up shortly after the invasion of Poland in 1939. The Piotrkow Trybunalski Ghetto was the earliest example, and it marked the beginning of a dark chapter in history. Over 1,000 ghettos were created across Nazi-occupied Eastern Europe. Major ghettos were located in cities like Warsaw, Łódź, Krakow, and Minsk. The Warsaw Ghetto was the largest, confining over 400,000 Jews in an area of just about 1.3 square miles. This led to extreme overcrowding, starvation, and outbreaks of diseases like typhus and tuberculosis. Life in these ghettos was marked by severe deprivation. Food and medical supplies were scarce, which caused high mortality rates from starvation and illness. The Nazi authorities imposed strict controls on the inhabitants. Jews were required to wear identifying badges and face limitations on their movement. Jewish councils, known as Judenrat, and Jewish police were forced to manage daily life under German orders, often under the threat of death. Ghettos were often sealed off with walls or barbed wire. Leaving without permission could lead to execution. As the war progressed, mass deportations from these ghettos began around 1942. This was after the Wannsee Conference, where Nazi leaders formalized the final solution, a plan to exterminate the Jewish population systematically. Deportations typically involved transporting ghetto residents by train to forced labor camps or extermination camps, such as Auschwitz-Birkenau. Many deportees were killed immediately upon arrival, while others faced brutal conditions that led to death. The liquidation of ghettos was often violent. Nazi forces used tactics like burning buildings and gassing people hiding in bunkers during uprisings, such as the Warsaw Ghetto uprising in 1943. These mass deportations were part of a broader Nazi policy of genocide and ethnic cleansing, targeting Jews and other groups. The ghettos and deportations highlight the immense suffering and atrocities experienced during the war. They illustrate the systematic nature of Nazi persecution and the human cost of their racial policies. Despite the extreme oppression, resistance efforts emerged within the ghettos, showcasing the complex human experiences during this dark time. Understanding the ghettos and mass deportations provides essential context for discussions on wartime society, civilian suffering, and the mechanisms of the Holocaust. These topics are vital for engaging discussions on World War II history.